somebody in Discord asked how to manage a news feed, essentially. And my response was that you should just build a simple RSS reader. And what RSS is a feed management protocol where a website or a WordPress blog or whatever can post, and then it gets read from, and you can essentially build a reader that parses and displays this information. So Google News used to be a really nice thing for managing the RSS output here. There are lots of RSS feeds all over the place, and being able to use them in Unity will allow you to do things like an update. So my plan for this personally is to have a dev blog and have in my app a welcome screen that reads from the dev blog, and just displays the dev blog and link to it, blah blah blah, so that you can stay in contact with your users, which is a good thing. And so this RSS text and error text are the two UI components in my little sample project here. So I've got I've created a basic Unity project. It's just got 3 objects in it. It's got the RSS Reader Manager, the text, and the error text. And the RSS Reader Manager has one thing attached to it, the RSS Reader, which has the text and the error text plugged in, and the RSS location, because I'm making this simple for demonstration purposes. The script for the RSS Reader is also fairly simplistic, although it does have 2 asynchronous callouts. So here's the serialized things. Now I don't want to have the pulls intersect, so while it's pulling, I want this bool to say don't go 2 times in a row, and then it also has a wait time. This is mildly error prone. I'm not going to go into this very deeply. But on update, it's going to start coroutine, get my feed data, although that's if pulling equals false. Okay. And then it starts this coroutine to get my feed data, and get my feed data starts get feed as string, because this wait for seconds thing can't be put into the same coroutine. But then what happens, and this is a little roundabout, because the original library I pulled was a NuGet package. So CodeHollow Feed Reader is the name of the NuGet package that I used, and I downloaded the entire chunk of code from GitHub, because you can download just the library from NuGet, or just the DLL from NuGet, and put that into a directory in your Unity assets folder, and it will recognize it on Windows, but I'm not sure it will recognize it as an assembly on other stuff, and on other platforms. And I had cross-platform compatibility issues when I did not do this. So my update here, or my when I used a different call than yield return uwr.send web request, it definitely had problems. So yeah, because there's a way to, instead of feedreader.read from string, it can do an asynchronous pull on its own. But that asynchronous pull is something in the .NET libraries, it looks like, or it uses something in the .NET libraries that causes issues when you change platforms. So what I did instead was simply use the Unity UWR, Unity request.get, which creates an asynchronous request. And then when it's successful, it goes to, I create a text, and then I send the RSS feed data as text to this set RSS feed data. And then I create a string, and then I add the title and author of each feed data.item into the string that I've created. I set the text to that, and then I have a bunch of exception tracing that I added when trying to debug my Android implementation of this. So that is my little tutorial on how to pull an RSS feed. Now, what I did, obviously, if you look at my Unity project, and I'm in Writer, but if you look at my Unity project here, I have assets RSS reader, and then I have the whole feed reader, all the feed reader code in my project. And you could put that in, you could, I think I'm not sure if you could put that in your packages. I created an assemblies directory, and originally this was, I just had the DLL in the assemblies. And I did not look deeply into using assemblies for this and using the feed reader as an assembly, because it seemed, because I think if you set it up properly as an assembly, you might be able to just build it and then not use that. But this was the solution that I had control over everything in, and there you go. So that's my solution to this problem, and it's if you like this, that'd be great. If you could push the like button on the video, and if you subscribe to me, that'd be awesome too. Although it's obvious that the content on my channel is going to be pretty varied, but Unity tutorials definitely will be among the things that I create for YouTube. Yeah. Anyway,